As a freelancer and founder of a small media company, I want to take a unique approach to increase your success in serving your needs. For example, you want us to develop and implement a media strategy across various platforms. We'll plan this by establishing specific project timelines, we'll establish deliverables, we'll create a budget, and we'll lay out the responsibilities. The strategy comes in by clearly inserting your organizational and unique values into each stage. This example is how we'll execute planning and strategy by encompassing your values and our creative design process to produce holistic, engaging content that expands your audience and voice. We are a small company with a niche of services and target clients. By focusing specifically on content design and management within the health and wellness industry, we're uniquely positioned to focus specifically on the content that you seek for your clients. As a small company, our process is much more human-centered, and we can quickly adapt to your needs with direct communication and not a complicated work order process. This saves you time and money and creates a more flexible workflow. I'm passionate about human behavior and building connections through the creative use of digital media. I have worked in a diverse and technical field for most of my career, and this has helped me immensely in learning new technology, such as AI or crafting targeted and visual messaging using Canva or video, for example. I have a strong desire to bridge the gaps between technology, social media, and the art of communication directed to a target audience. While there are advantages of being a small company, we have more limitations on resources. Our small team may not be able to handle larger projects or campaigns simultaneously. Our smaller budget may limit our access to some of the more advanced tools that could benefit all the projects that we work on. And even though I'm highly skilled, I may lack some specialized expertise in some areas that could deliver more value for certain projects, such as developing animation or advanced editing skills, for example. But while these are weaknesses, we can overcome the smaller budget by working with you to cover unique costs that are specific to your projects. We can also address any lack of specialized experience or staffing if it were to come up by looking into managing an outsourced partner to fulfill your needs with some of the same cohesive content style that we're providing. And this, of course, would only be based on necessity and your needs and timeline. With over 20 years of professional experience, and specifically the last 3 years dedicated to managing and creating mindful content using complex design tools, I'm uniquely focused on the health and wellness industry with a solid focus on human behavior and psychology. I feel that due to that focus, you are the ideal target client for the type of content that I'm passionate about creating. Our organizational and analytical skills will complement your emphasis on using us as a partner to create that content that changes people's lives. I look forward to committing to your brand's success and crafting content that will resonate with and expand the voice of Dr. Saad. Now for the follow-up questions. The position identifies several responsibilities. I was hoping you could further elaborate on some of the key performance indicators we would use to measure success in working with you as a client. For example, how often would we evaluate responsibilities and what would the feedback process look like? Are there any specific challenges that you've encountered with your current social media strategy? If so, do you already have an idea on some of the things that need to be addressed first? And I have just one final question. I was hoping you could provide additional insight into how the collaboration process in working with a freelance media company like mine would work. Have you previously worked with any of the project management tools? Um, for example, managing content, ideation, creation, approval, or scheduling. Have you worked with any of those sort of tools in the past with former creators?